Okay, I want to say good evening to all the ladies and gentlemen. It's another pleasure for me to be here, and I hope that we are going to take another 30 minutes of our time to share um, this precious gift that we have that is all about abundance. It's all about um, removing humanity, making sure that humans can have what they can eat for the next day, and making them to live a complete life of abundance. So my name is Mbe Derek. I am one of the global leaders in the TBC community. We have many voices, many global leaders, and I'm just one of them. And we have very interesting people around us. We have people that have been here from the beginning to now. This is about 5 months that we are doing this training, and it has been so awesome. It has been so awesome. It's true that many people cannot catch up at the same time, but we are actually moving forward. And every day I'm excited with this training. I'm excited because I know that I'm going to meet new people. We're going to share new ideas. And please, if you have questions as we are walking or as we are here, don't hesitate to ask at the end of the session so that all your doubts can be clarified. So I don't really have much to share today, but what I want to do is that I want to share my screen with you, and let us go to, maybe let's go to the, oops, sorry about this. Let us go to maybe the blog, because we have a lot of interesting things happening, and I don't know if people are aware of what is happening on the blog. This is the TBC official blog, blog.thebillioncoin.info. Yeah, we have TBC training. Take a look, and many people are not aware of this bounty program. Okay, many people are not aware of this bounty program. Anyway, this is one of our greatest leader, Bitcoin Randy, and you can listen to this video anytime that you want. And the admin says that if you have not updated your Clearing Cash profile to be listed in the full-timer database, you should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting effort for you and your country, right? You need to update your profile to full-timer to collect Bitcoin bounty. So yes, new members need to get 2 paid signups before they can see the Bitcoin bounty menu under the account area of Clearing Cash back office. They can collect the Bitcoin bounty even on their first 2 paid signups that they needed to qualify as a full-timer. Okay, I would like to encourage all of our full-timers to make a weekly effort to recruit new members and do their best to win the Bitcoin contest. And even if they don't win, they can still collect their Bitcoin bounties as often as they wish. Currently, I am personally paying out the Bitcoin bounties as the recruits come in and doing so in less than 24 hours of the request. Okay. The Bitcoin bounty is just the icing of TBC, the icing, because the Bitcoin bounty permits you to earn Bitcoin in as you have people coming into the community. It permits you to earn Bitcoin, and this Bitcoin can be withdrawn as cash within 24 hours. We all know this. So if you have not yet updated your Clearing Cash back office, this is the time for you to do so now, so that you can enjoy the Bitcoin bounty as your downlines or as your prospects come in and they registered. And it's very important for you here to note that the promotion for $100 to have 1 TBC is still going on. Let me just say 40 grains of gold to have 1 TBC is still going on, plus the activation fee of about $22. So the first thing you know is that when somebody registers and paid his $22 in Bitcoin, that's 8 grains of gold in Bitcoin, you automatically have 4 grains of gold, which is about $11, and that can be withdrawn as cash. Now, when somebody now add another 40 grains of gold, about $100, you will still have 1 TBC in the month of November. okay, in the month of November, you still have 1 TBC. And trust me, the value of 1 TBC looks like it has actually increased today to 9 million USD. So our kringle now has gone up, guys. You see that we are actually progressing because 1 TBC now as we speak, okay, let me check for us. 1 TBC, the monetary value for 1 TBC as we speak right now is 8.9999 or 9. Yes, it's about 8,990,000 something thousand. Yes, actually, there has been a slight drop because it is pegged to gold. So when there is a slight difference in the value of gold, you will notice that it will affect our monetary value a bit. So, but I checked, it was actually 9 million. 9 million. So there has been a slight, the value of gold has actually dropped a bit. So it can actually affect us when that happens. Okay. So don't worry about it. But just know that the value of 1 TBC is already about 9 million USD. That's huge. That's huge, guys. So this is something people should be taking advantage right now, doing their 40 grains transaction. If you are joining TBC now, you should do a 40 grains transaction to make money by November. And the admin is projecting that from now to November, if things work well, that should be our last redemption period. That should be our last redemption period. So that is a projection that we have now. So we pray that things work well, the community should grow, and people should be able to make money. So it's very important for people to still buy as much TBC as they wish. And let us go to the bounty, okay? Let us go into the bounty program, and we realize that the bounty program is gradually taking shape. This week has not been so exciting, but trust me, the week is still running, and more people will still be coming on board. More people will still be coming on board. Like you can see Ace Fletcher here. He is the first position with 51, and we have myself with the second position with 6 signups, and we have Human Society from the Uganda with 6 signups, and we have Lazar Adama from Ivory Coast, and we have Madame Adiola. Okay, yes, Madame Adiola was somewhere here. So let me look for her because she's right here with us, and it's very important for us to note here that she's doing a wonderful job here. So this Madame Adiola here with 3 signups. Congratulations, Madame. So it's always a pleasure when we have you guys come in. And when I find your names, those of you who are my cash flowing student, this is another cash flow student of mine, having another 2 signups. So it's always a pleasure getting people on board and helping them to grow. So I want to congratulate all those that their names are here on the Bitcoin bounty. And if we look critically, you'll see here that this was Thursday. So the admin is designing the marathon. Look in the beginning here, that was on Monday. This is how the marathon started. Then Tuesday, you see how it was. I was the 10th position yesterday, on Tuesday. So I moved to 2nd. So you see how the marathon continues. So we are gradually going to the finishing line. The admin always have a way of making sure, bringing out some exciting images. So you can see the marathon here, and it's still going on. Okay, it's actually still going on, and wow, let's see how it goes. Okay, let's see how it goes before the end of Sunday. So a lot of people are still coming out. A lot of people are still doing their signups, and we are so excited with what they are doing. We want to encourage them and tell them that this is the time for us or for them to make things happen. It's the time for them to make things happen. So I just wanted to share the screen with you, and for you to see what is happening with the Bitcoin Bounty Program. But I want to tell you that the Bitcoin Bounty Program is just the icing of the cake. The cake is when you do a 40 grains transaction and you have 1 TBC in your account, which will be redeemed in the month of November, and you are going to have at least 1 TBC equivalent to 9 million USD. That's huge. That's abundance for you. That's a whole lot of abundance for you. So that is where the cake is. That is where the real deal is. Okay, that's where the real deal is. So right now, Madame Adiola was telling me the other day that we should not only concentrate on the Bitcoin bounty, but we should also make sure people have this abundant coin. It's all about abundance. It's all about having an abundant lifestyle. And that is what we are doing. What I'm doing right now is that I am sharing my story in TBC, and it's making me money. So we have to learn to share our stories in TBC. When you share your story, how you started, the challenges, everything involved. Mr. Amechi is here. He has had challenges, and now the excitement is gradually coming up, and people are waking up from sleep and all that. Madame Adeola is here. I remember in the beginning it was not easy, but today she's smiling. She's finding her name on the bounty program, and she's making money. It is exciting. So at one point in time, you realize that you just have to share your story in order to make money. And if there is one thing that I've noticed in TBC is that once you take one thing, you concentrate on that thing, you look for the possible ways to make it work. It will actually work, guys. It will actually work. Right now, I have brochures that I am going out there and sharing those brochures. My objective is to be able to share at least 1,000 of those brochures per week. At least 1,000 per week. If I share 1,000 per week, I can have at least 10 to 20 signups per week. And if just 10 do a 100 grains transaction, a 40 grains transaction with me, that is $1,000 per week. And I'm good to go. Tell me, which other business that you have that will give you $1,000 per week? These are my techniques. Share $1,000 brochure out there. I go to churches. That's what I tell you last time. I go to churches. I go to, I meet presidents of club, presidents of meetings. I go to universities. Today, I had a meeting with university students. And I was telling them that this is something they can actually make money from. Okay? This is something they can actually make money from. So they were so excited to sign up. And, you know, the brochures are well explicit and a lot of interesting things in the brochures. And I keep sharing them. People keep coming. And you can see, for example, I just started sharing it a few days ago. And this is me coming up as a second in the bounty program. Yes, I might not win, but I am coming up. And trust me, my coming up is not going to be easy. Because if you understand what we are doing here, we are building from the grassroots. We are building now from the grassroots. Because you realize that many things that I think people should mute themselves, please. So we are actually building from the grassroots. And for it to build from the grassroots, TBC must take the trend that is taken right now. It must take the trend that is taken right now for us to build. If not, we will not be able to have a solid foundation. We will not be able to have anything solid. But since we are building from the grassroots right now, we are seeing the true leaders. We are seeing people that are actually doing the work. We are seeing all of those. We have great live broadcasters. We have a lot of people appearing on the Bitcoin bounty. There are just so many of the people here now that are building. Many people actually give up. I'm going to Eunice, please. If you keep, I'm trying to mute you and you still unmute yourself. I might remove you if you keep removing your speaker. So I will eject you outside. You have to leave us if you keep doing that. Thank you. So, like I was saying, the brochures are very interesting. I'm doing my live broadcast. I'm educating people everywhere. The other day I was in the market. I went to the market, guys. See, the money is out there, mouth to mouth. I went to the market with my brochures and I was sharing. And one person made me was like, great leader. You are here. I said, what? What do you mean great leader? Remove that cap of great leader and put it aside, man. We need to put food on the table. And I have to go there and share and share. And that is not preventing me from doing my trainings here. That is not preventing me from doing many challenges that I have on YouTube and all that. I have my various challenges that I'm doing. I'm helping people a lot from other countries, and they're making money. So I'm just telling you that I have noticed that once you take your business, you modify it, you make it look good, you make it look professional. Of course, do your business like a pro. If you are not doing your business like a pro, you can never make money from it. So I am modifying my business. I have my brochures, they are very clean with clean written English and French. And we also have, when I'm going out there, I am looking sharp. I am looking sharp. And when I meet people in their offices, they're like, wow, who is this young man here? You know? And I speak, I have confidence in me. I have a story to tell. I have a story to tell. All of you know how we started TBC since 2016. It has changed the life of many people, including me. So we have a story to give out there. And sometimes we just need to sell our story and put money in our pocket. All what you need is to sell your story. And if you don't have a story, you need to click to somebody that has a story to tell. You need to click to somebody that has a story to tell, that the person will sell his own story. As a result of that, put money in your pockets. And that is why we are here. That's why we are doing partnering. And partnering enables us to make 50%. So guys, trust me, if you think that you are somebody you can go out, you need brochures, you have to contact me. If you think that you are somebody that you need to partner, you get to your leaders. If you think that you are somebody that you need to make it in TBC, you have to stay focused in our training. In the beginning, our trainings will be like 50 people. But today, where are they? Just like they will say, many are called, few are choosing. But trust me, we are doing what they call you gather and you sort. We are gathering and we are sorting. And we don't care. Sometimes I don't care if I have 2 people I train. Yeah, many are called, few will always be choosing. So we don't care about the number, but I am building from the groundwork. And you guys, I am telling you, you guys will see what I will do. Oh my God. I have the confidence. I have the confidence in what I'm doing, and it's working. And if it can work for me, it should work for you. It should work for you. Let's take our business like a pro, like a professional. The people that surround me do not ask again those questions of how can I catch out? They don't ask me those questions anymore because I have modified my business and make it look beautiful. And everybody wants to join the community. The business is so sweet now. Very swift. You already start 2-3 persons per day. You're already making about $30. What? $30 is huge in Africa. Trust me. It's very huge in Africa to have $30. I had a meeting the other day with some pastors. They were like, wow, this is something interesting. We are preaching here about abundance in the Bible, but this is something that the congregation can actually make some money from it. So go to the people that have the people. Yeah, okay. I've mentioned pastors, meeting, clubs president, universities. Go and meet university delegates, all those young guys that can gather people. Those are people you should meet and expand your business. Treat your business like a pro. Treat your business like a pro. And once that happens, the money will just be flowing you. The money will just be following you. Have a story to tell. That story that you are telling will sell your products for you. Okay? So I'm seeing Amechi here really wanted to say something. And Amechi said, your excitement is very contagious, I must tell you. Thank you very much, Mr. Amechi. Go to the people that have people. I love this. Amechi, let me give you 1 second or 2 to say something real quick. Thank you, sir.
I will use more than 2 seconds.
You have all the rights.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
I really appreciate being with you. In fact, Mbe, you are doing your best, firing us up. Notwithstanding how things is working, but one thing we believe that TBC is going places. You may not know. You only see what is happening within your country, but in different parts of the globe, TBC has branched out. And again, a point of correction, please. You said that many people who used to be here are no longer here. It's true. It may be true to an extent. Some may have actually dropped by the wayside, but some, as I'm telling you presently, are busy working out. So just know that your training is really bringing out great leaders. Right. So when you think of, I read a book whereby a government talked about the need of exercising, for them to come out and go to the gym In fact, every reason why they have to exercise because of their health was given to them. Do you know what happened?
No, sir.
Of the exercise, the whole place got filled up. Okay?
Yeah.
And one man complains, say, coming here doesn't make sense because I don't have a place to park my car. But a friend tapped him and said, please don't worry. This thing just started. Just give it about a week and see what is going to happen. Before that week runs out, at least half of the people who used to go dropped by the wayside. So let's not get confused because people are getting so many things, getting distractions to allow them to do things unnecessarily. But one thing I'm assuring you is that not everyone that you're not seeing here is actually giving up.
Yeah.
Some are busy working things out. And don't feel that your training is not having impact. It's having serious impact because TBC is going places. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amechi, for that great presentation. Thank you so much. Okay, let me take another person. Henry Cobb says that I need a PDF of the book. Please help. Yeah, I'll help you. We'll help ourselves. It's all about 50-50. I have said it from the very first day that I will not give for free, but I'll give you. But you cost something. Okay, yeah, so you contact me later and then we'll see about that. Okay, is there another person who have a question that you want to ask? Please just ask your questions. If there is something you have not understood or you need to understand something, this is the time for you to talk. Or you have a reaction you want to make, just go ahead, please. Somebody want to say something?
Yes. Good evening over there.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. I have some questions to ask.
All right.
As it pertains to me. There may be one or two other persons whom it may help. Now, what you have talked about principally would be very much applicable in your climb in Africa, where particularly in Nigeria, in Africa, let me just say in Africa, because your own part is not Nigeria. In Africa, where people are more readily attuned to take to what you are offering them when they meet you one-on-one.
Yeah.
Okay? But in my own climb here now, where, I mean, there's so much in the Western world, technology, this and that. Such approach using brochures and things like that may not really work out. So in my own climb, what more effectively would work out? That's
yes,
my question.
Madam Adela, what we are giving us here, what we are discussing here is just one of the ways. So don't feel abandoned or don't feel like you don't belong if you are in the Western world, for example, and it's not working out. But of course, we have had about 45 trainings here, Madam Adiola, and you can actually apply one of those. That's just the truth. So this is just one of our many trainings, right? And obviously, if this is not working for you, the truth is, in the Western world, people deal a lot with people they cannot see. Yes, it's all about time is money. In Africa, we waste a lot of time. Let's go drink some beer. Let's go eat some food. Let's go dance. In the Western world, it's not like that. Time is money. And for that to happen, people can easily do business with you online. Yeah, people are not so polite like us here. We are very polite. You take time and explain, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, even the way they talk and everything, they just want everything to be straight. If it's either they're there or they're not. Yes. So in that case, this might not even work. But let me tell you, in the Western world, you can even provide, you can even talk to small enterprises. You can go to the net, you pick up a newspaper or something. You pick up some small enterprises, and you even make a phone call and you pick an appointment with the owner. Yes, it happened there. That's direct sales. That's what they call straight commission sales or something like that. It happens in the Western world. You go online, you pick up small enterprises, you get phone numbers of the owners, you call them on the phone. My name is this, I belong to the Kringle organization, and I want to talk to the manager. And when they give you the manager, you say, okay, actually, my name is this, and we actually have a platform of about 3 million people, and we are promoting business people. I want to pick an appointment with you, sir. In the Western world, that is perfect. It can work. I've done it here, and it's even working better. So those are some of the tips. Okay, you make a phone call and pick an appointment. It works. If you cannot, because you will not be having brochures. In Asia countries, it can work. African countries, it works. But other Western, Europe, America, it'll be very difficult. But you can make a phone call and pick an appointment. And once you pick an appointment, boom, you are there to go. You can now go. So do phone calls. That's straight commission. That's a straight commission for you. And those people in the Western world, if they want to come in, they will not come in with $100. They'll come in with 1,000, 2,000. Like they want to test the waters, they can test the waters with 500. You just need to be courageous. You just need to be courageous, strong enough. And here, I have a website. I go there, I pick all the companies in my country. I look for small companies. And I call. My name is this. I belong to the Kringle organization in my country, and we are promoting businessmen in our platform. It's a kind of 50-50 kind of thing. I want to talk to the owner and pick an appointment with him. I have done it many times here. In my country, and it works. It applies everywhere. Nobody should tell me that it will not work in his country. It works. The only thing you need to do is you should speak like a boss. Do you understand? You should speak like a boss, appear like a boss, and act like a boss. If you are not speaking like a boss, you are not acting like a boss, you will be parked aside. Or when you arrived, the owner might not even want to listen to you because you don't act like one. So you need to derive that self-confidence to speak and act like a boss if you are making a phone call. Let the phone call have some authority and some clean English and some. It should not be a kind of impolite manner, but it should have some spice in it, but not too spicy. A bit pepperish. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yes. Speak like a boss. Act like a boss. Before you know it, they'll be giving you an appointment. You can even set up 10 appointments per day. Trust me, you can set up 10 appointments per day just with that. And when you are showing up, show up like a boss. Show up with confidence and make it happen. And when you now meet the boss, you now tell him, okay, look, this is, you cannot go with your laptop, with a bit of tablet or your phone number, your telephone. You make sure that your wallet address is open. You make sure that your Kringle Cash account is open. You make sure that the merchant location is open. Those places, you don't waste time signing up. Don't take more than 20 minutes in somebody's office and sign him up. Okay, like I was saying on the phone, thank you. You first of all thank the person. It's very important. You thank the person for letting you in or for giving you through 2-3 minutes of his time. That's the first thing, appreciation. People like when you appreciate them. And trust me, once you are in the boss's office, we have done this training here. Sometimes people will be in the office, they will cross their hands. In criminal law, they will tell you it is a sign of no. They might sit and cross their leg like this. Criminal law, they will tell you the person is telling you no. The person, even if he doesn't tell you anything, the way he might sit will tell you whether he really wants to listen to you or not. So you have to find a way to break that barrier. And how do you do that? You can start, he might have a poster of his wife and kids on his table. You say, wow, what a beautiful wife you have there with kids, you know. He can have something. He might be putting on a watch that you know the mark. And you say, but is this just called a mark of the watch or whatever? You are fond of this kind of watch. You know, you just have to look for something to break the barrier. He might be putting on a very nice suit. And if he's putting on a very nice suit, you try to appreciate his suit. Wow, you're looking good. I love that suit. It fits you so well. Like, you should just find a way and break the barrier and make him feel relaxed. Because once they sit, they cross their leg, they show a sign of denying that they are not, what is this man wasting my time here? You must break that barrier. So we did this training around our training 30-something. We did this training here. So go and get the video and learn again what I'm trying to say here. So pick an appointment on the phone. Pick an appointment on the phone and make it happen. Yes. Okay. Any contribution or addition or question? Madam,
Thank you very much.
Okay?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yes, Mr. John. Mr. John wants to. Yes. I don't know. Yes. Fine,
good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Yeah,
hello.
How are you today?
Yeah, how are you?
Oh, we have two people talking. Maybe we should take one first, one at a time. Let's start with Mr. I don't know. Yes, we'll take John later.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, my name is Adonogie from Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed about your training. This is my first time attending this training. But as a matter of fact, the training is quite commendable.
Thank you, sir.
There's this video you are saying something. The approach, first of all, congratulate the person. At least, I don't know if there's a way you can post that video so that for those of us who have not seen it, I really like what we are putting up there. I love it.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. We'll get it, but I'm sure Madam Adiola will look for it.
Okay.
We'll try to figure the video. We'll try to get that video, exactly that video, and get it to you. We'll try. We have a lot of video, but we'll try to get that particular one.
Okay, noted. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Okay, let's take Mr. John. Mr. John had a question. He wanted to say something. I think we lost him. Okay, we take another person. If you want to add something, please just ask. If you have a question, if there's something you have not understood, this is time for you to ask. While waiting for John to come on board. Oh. Okay.
It's like Mr. Mechi wants to say something. His hand is raised up.
I think that was the first time his hand was raised up. I'm seeing Mr. Okeke maybe. Mr. Okeke, good evening and how are you, sir?
My brother, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you, sir.
I hope your trip went well.
Of course, we thank God. And please, let me tell you something. Yes, just reminds me. I had a trip where one doctor called me. He had a very big school, and he wanted to start paying his workers with kringles. He said he will start paying his workers with some percentage in kringles. In fact,
that's wonderful.
Poetry. So he had about 40 teachers. So you can imagine that. You can imagine what TBC is going to do for us in some time to come. So
it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
It's really wonderful. It's really wonderful.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say this. Just like we are going to schedule this meeting, I will let the cat out of the bag.
Boom.
Not now.
Oh.
But at that meeting, so maybe by Monday.
Yeah.
So maybe by Monday, the entire house will hear.
Okay.
You know, but I tell you that there is a lot of progress being made.
Amen.
There is a lot of progress being made.
Amen.
And so everyone must brace up. This is real. There is no more going back.
Yes.
This is real. People must understand. People in TBC community, TBCians, must understand that we are on the right track.
Right.
All the battles that has, had held us back in the past, we have all fought and won.
Amen.
Okay. So this is the time to move and coast. So let's just keep on keeping on. Let's just keep on believing. Let's keep on walking.
Yes.
All is well, my brother Embe, I can tell you that.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear this, sir. I'm so excited to hear this. That is it. That is what we are talking here. And trust me, guys, what we are doing here is working. What we are doing here, people are applying it and it's working. You just need to apply. And you don't give up. You don't get distracted. The problem we sometimes have is that we are distracted. Once you understand what we are doing here, you just apply gradually. You find yourself making $100, if it's $100 every week, it is not small, my dear friend.
That's right.
In Africa, $500 per month is much money. In Africa,
oh yeah,
if you can
it's
make
huge.
$100 every week with TBC, then that is a game changer.
That's right.
That's a game changer. Okay.
That's right.
Any other person? Thank you so much, Mr. Okeke. We look forward to have
thank God.
you this weekend.
That's right.
Okay. If we have any other reaction or question, please do ask before we run on.
Well, this is Harry Coates.
Yes, Mr. Harry.
Yeah, you told me that you're going to send me that PDF.
Yes, just contact me.
Yeah.
If you have my WhatsApp number, just contact me after this. We'll talk about that.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Okay, that is that for today, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to take much of your time. And I want to appreciate you all for being here. Remember, we are having this meeting every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday as from 8 p.m. West African time. So let's look forward again to have you on Monday, same time.
That's right. That's right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.